At forward.
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the two guard. Here's Halliburton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Out to Beal. Morris outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Beal outside. Just 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton on the attack. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one's on Monte Morris.
There are times when you want your guards to be aggressive, and Halliburton there with a great three.
He hits the second from the line. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Avdia. It's stolen by Hield. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Out to Beal from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Well, the defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Here's Halliburton. Misses off the right iron. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Three-pointer, Beal. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. The three ball. Offensive rebound. Smith. Here's Nembhard, defended by Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Turner against Kuzma. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton against Morris. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Beal. Porzingis misses. Halliburton with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Pass to Porzingis. All sorts of time. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Smith. Halliburton outside. Outside Hield. Back to Halliburton. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Now here's Halliburton. And a strong finish with two hands.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot is up. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep big guys on the floor.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Nembhard. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hield. Blocked! And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Wizards. They lead by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Buddy Hield, and it's Nembhard in a shooting guard.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball, and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Nembhard. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Beal outside. Here's Avdia. Kuzma with the ball. Beal from outside. They grab their own miss. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Morris. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Avdia. Pass to Kuzma. Porzingis in the post. Guarded by Hield. And that one's good. Porzingis.
That's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Halliburton against Morris. Outside Hield. Crafty move. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now here's Hield. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside for Halliburton, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Morris passes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Beal's got 9.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position. He knows what to do from there. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Here's Nembhard. Hield passes to Halliburton. Over Morris. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Fires from the corner. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Halliburton against Morris. Hield for 3. Counted from distance.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
For Washington, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Morris outside. It's Beal on the wing. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. We've got 1:13 left in the half. Outside to Halliburton. Smith right side. 4-3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to Avdia. Porzingis with it. Guarded by Smith. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Porzingis. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Hield. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
And here's Halliburton. Out to Hield. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
25. The Pacers. 15.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority in halftime.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the 3. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Kuzma for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Duarte. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Matherin. McConnell left side. Over right. McConnell's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Barton outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Get a feeling like that play was designed for Will Barton to get contact and get himself to the free throw line.
And the Pacers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Both free throws good from Barton.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Right against McConnell. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Hachimura outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Gafford. Barton, the pass to Hachimura. The Pacers pull it in. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Back to Barton. Driving to the basket. It's right on the wing. They get it again. Gafford. Here's Kispert. The kick out to Barton. Now here's Wright. Tight defense on him. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Kispert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Pass to Matherin. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And here's Kispert from the arc. Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
McConnell against Wright.
2 minutes.
Pass to Duarte. Out to the right wing. Here's Taylor. Off the mark there with a three. And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
For BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed for 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
Here's Matherin. Back to Duarte. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And there's the lob. Taylor's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now here's Hachimura. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the left wing. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
McConnell from outside. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Barton finds Wright. Out to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Matherin with a rebound. Hachimura, the pass to Wright. Now here's Barton. Here's Kispert. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow, incredible indeed. And so it's Washington up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Jackson. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at the power forward position. Right up top. He's marked by McConnell. And here's Kispert from the arc. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell outside. Shoots from 14. Here's Taylor. And the 3 off target. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And here's Wright from the arc. Duarte grabs the board. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wright. Pass to Barton. And here's Gafford. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. So Washington ends up going with a new group. Some changes for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morris with it. Turner covering. Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Beal outside. Clock at 6. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so it's Indiana with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Morris against Halliburton from outside the arc. Smith no good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
A tenacious play by Halliburton, crashing into a foul and still sinking that shot.
Washington with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Kuzma outside. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. Trying to get back on track. The Wizards with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Halliburton against Morris. His first shot attempt. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Beal outside. It's Apia on the wing. Kuzma outside. Nice move. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots if you got that size and that ability. Kuzma getting to the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kuzma finds Morris. Here's Beal. Apia from outside. 18 feet out. And that one hits the back iron. The Pacers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking to the inside.
That's one thing he showed in college. Tyrese Halliburton just has a great ability to scan the floor. He can thread that ball into really tight spaces.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. It's Avdia on the wing. Now Porzingis. Turner covers. 18 feet out. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Morris. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Halliburton outside. Off target from three-point range. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And here's Halliburton. From deep three-point range.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
So we see...
Game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Morris kicks to Beal. Back to Morris. The Wizards working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Beal gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
And now, he'll go to David Aldridge. Aldridge, you had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. PA?
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Kuzma kicks to Morris, and the wide open shot from Avdia. No good on the triple.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
It's Beal on the wing. Back to Kuzma. Morris outside. Avdia kicks to Kuzma. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Knicks ball.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Robinson a screen on Morris. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. A beautiful reverse layup. Beal's got 5 points so far. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's New York. Reddish the pass to Brunson. Back to Reddish. Out to the right wing. Brunson, good. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Out to Morris. Lots of room. Good on the shot.
Boy, smart decision for Kuzma right there. Skilled getting the basketball to his teammate.
Pass to Barrett. There's the drive. And Barrett slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Beal drives in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Just terrific recognition by Beal. Saw the lane and drew the contact. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Kuzma outside. Morris against Brunson. Outside for Beal. Morris outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Morris has got 5. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Knicks trail by 4. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Puts the move on. Handle no good. Wizards leading by 4. How about this run crank they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Morris passes to Abdia. It's Beal on the wing.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now.
At the end of one, a closer. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Morris kicks to Beal. Back to Morris. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got the lead up to 5 now for Washington. Morris has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Runs in the pass to Randall. Rebounded by the Wizards. Morris finds Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Out to Morris. The pass to Beal. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Barrett. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better. Really fired up the Kuz. Kyle Kuzma doing work in the painted area. That's beautiful.
With it, he has 6. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And Beal kicks to Avdia. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Randall against Kuzma. Randall passes to Robinson. Misses from short range. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Morris. That's tipped. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Beal with the steal. Morris kicks to Porzingis. Over Randall. The Wizards with another miss. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Right wing. Here's Resch. Driving the lane. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Drills it from outside. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Outside for Randall. Passes Passes it to Reddish. Shot clock at 5. Morris with the rebound. The Wizards with the lead. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Kuzma kicks to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, Barrett with it. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Takes it off the glass. Barrett's got it all tied up now for New York.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Thanks so much, David. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. They shoot again. And finally, that one's good. Hachimura's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards. Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Fournier in the corner. Quickly with it. Now right defender. Fournier passes to Hartenstein. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, we know this. Fournier is a multi-position guy, and how adept was that pass? Really nice.
Pass to Kispert. Martin in the corner, right outside. Over to the wing. Hachimura kicks to Barton. Now here's Kispert. Quickly covering. The shot's good from Kispert.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound, Washington. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Kispert. Quickly covering. Now Hachimura. The kick out to right. Releases. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
To the right side. Toppin. No one around him. From outside, off the mark. Washington leading now by 6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in in the D and attacking. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Wizards have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Quickly to the wing right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Hartenstein. A shot off that time. And it's Washington the other way. The pass to Gafford. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Wright, the pass to Gafford. Back to Wright. 4 on the shot clock. And Fournier over to help. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Here's Gafford. It's tipped. Here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Quickly up top. Feeds it to Toppin. It's stolen by Hachimura. And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Barton sets a screen for Hachimura. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Hachimura. Barton's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. New York calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Timeout on the floor. New York, timeout.
104 left to play in the third. And here's Barrett. 8 points for him. And Robinson throws it down.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
This is a to Avdia. Stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Denny Avdia picks one up. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Morris finds Beal. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Beal's got 11 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Runs in the pass to Reddish. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Now here is Morris. Outside Beal. And the 3 off target. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards up by 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Knicks trail by 5. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Kuzma kicks to Beal. A three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Beal finds Kuzma. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Kuzma's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Washington.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Out to the wing. Randall with the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Beal from long range. And again, Washington with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Beal gets it to go.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Wizards leading by 12. Porzingis way outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Randall with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Randall kicks to Barrett. Dishes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Now here's Beal. Guarded by Reddish. Pass to Morris. Wizards passing it around. There's Beal with the 3. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Kuzma against Randall. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Avdia kicks to Beal. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson up top, covered by Morris. Barrett. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Beal dishes to Avdia. Kuzma outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Randall passes to Barrett. And it's off from 3-point range. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And so it's New York with it. 9-point game. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. The dunk by Robinson.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside Beal. The Wizards with another miss. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Pass to Randall to tie it up. The 3 won't fall.
And we talk about Randall becoming a leader. Now taking charge and wanting to deliver at the line.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
There's Beal with the 3. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in the small forward position. Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Morris. Outside, Beal. Kicks it to Avia. That's good from Beal on the assist by Avia. And now it's 27 points for Bradley Beal. New York takes timeout.
New York.
Knicks trail by 4. The pass to Reddish. And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
Wow. What, we have something inside on that shot?
Maybe. A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. Morris kicks to Kuzma. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. And Bradley Beal again. Beal's got 29 in the game.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Benson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Barrett. He kicks it to Randall. Passes it to Brunson. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game off the speed, easy finish.
Brunson against Morris. Outside for Randall. 3-pointers off the mark.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
First team foul.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Now here's Beal. Guarded by Reddish. Back to Beal. From the arc. And no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the paint. Back to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Randall passes to Barrett. for Randall. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Kuzma outside. Outside for Beal. Back to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Pass to Beal. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
New York takes timeout. They trail by 4. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Morris gets to Avdia. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? For a foul, you got to try to extend the game.
Personal foul. Second team.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
For Washington.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
This is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Left side Robinson. Left side Reddish. Over to the left wing. Randall finds Reddish. Robinson with it. Clock at 4. Randall outside. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Outside Reddish. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Reddish. There's the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here. Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Now here's Randall. The baseline J is on the way. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Putting the defender in the popcorn maker. I mean, Randall's developing more tools every day.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, B.A. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
And it's Randall with the jam.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer with the tip. It's good on the putback.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Now here's Reddish. Back to Barrett. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Pass to Randall.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Right side Barrett. Offensive board. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Reddish passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Halliburton outside. And the shot's good.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
It's Barrett on the wing. And there's the drive. Robinson passes to Barrett. Outside Reddish. Outside Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Brunson. That one's good on the assist by Barrett.
good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Out left to the wing. The three, Smith. Turner controls the rebound and the putback. Turner's got 6 points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
On the break. Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Randall. The three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Randall's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out in front, up 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Hield. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Nembhard. And he goes in for the dunk.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Outside Brunson. Now Robinson. Reddish on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Barrett. Back to Robinson. Shakes him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
VA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
For 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Left side Reddish. It's stolen. Reddish against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Smith. Beyond the arc. Here's Turner. Goes back up. Shoots over Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Turner is exceptionally good at getting guys up in the air. He's got a really wicked shot fake, which fools even the best defensive players.
And so Turner nails them both.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. To the paint. Here's Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
a beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack him.
And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league, and he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in, and his outside shot has come a long way.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton on the attack. Out to Hield. Launches it. And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Randall outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot off that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got 8.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Brunson against Halliburton. Randall outside. On the take. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Smith right side. Back to Halliburton. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Crosses over. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Brunson finds Randall. Back to Brunson. Oh, stolen by Turner. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton. Now Turner. Reddish covering. Turner, no good. Outside Brunson. Here's Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And now a 7-point New York lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction. You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
25.
Thanks very much, Allie. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, it's been quite a game from Mitchell Robinson.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute. You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line, for Indiana, TJ McConnell.
So he comes up empty at the line. Knicks shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Fournier against McConnell. Five to shoot. Toppin. Rose. The pass to Fournier. Shoots over McConnell. The shot by Fournier. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
McConnell outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. 90 seconds into the second half now. Fournier, the pass to Quickly. Outside Fournier. Here's Hartenstein. Toppin outside. Tipped. Here's Taylor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. McConnell against Rose. And he drives in. Toppin outside. Outside Fournier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Frenchman Fournier, always looking to get the shot up. Really good at drawing fouls.
Jackson, he's checked in for Bataze. No good on the second free throw. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. McConnell outside. Back to Duarte. Jacks up with 3. Fournier with a rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Out to Rose. It's rebounded by Indiana. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Quickly. Back to Hartenstein. Outside Fournier. To the right side. Here's Rose. Here's Hartenstein. Stolen by Jackson. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Hartenstein. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. .149 left to play in the third quarter here. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And down it goes. 2 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now a timeout called by New York.
The Pacers taking game 2 right off of the court. Let's turn it up. That is your Pacers.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
2 shitters. Fresh ready to go. Get up on your feet, fans. Good show. Let's thank them, everyone.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the middle. McConnell with a steal. That shot off. Good D by Rose. And the Knicks shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Quickly passes to Fournier. Kicks it to Quickly. Takes the 3. Drains
the triple.
Quickly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Pass to Taylor, and here's McConnell. Rose comes with a double. Shot clock at 6. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The Pacers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Duarte. Jackson with it. McConnell outside. Here's Duarte. Excellent D there from Toppin.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front. They're up by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Out to Hield. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Brunson passes to Barrett. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Halliburton. And that one drops for him.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's Barrett on the wing. Randall outside. Back to Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And Reddish gets it to go.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Halliburton against Brunson. Out to Hield from deep. The offensive rebound.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Right side Brunson. Outside Barrett. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Hield with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Hield. Halliburton outside. Smith against Randall. Pass to Halliburton. Lets it fly. Off to left rim and out.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Barrett passes to Randall. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving in. Nembhard, good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, on the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it, focus on the next play. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Well, you got to love Halliburton. Everything about his game speaks future star. Big guard who has shooting range and does a good job running the floor.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Hield with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Smith to take the lead. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. The shot inside. Randall to Reddish. Outside Barrett. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 2.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Halliburton against Reddish. Halliburton on the attack. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Outside to Randall. There's the triple. Inside. Here's Barrett. Knicks keep it alive. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Six to shoot. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Turner. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Here's the 3. New York, no good that time either. Indiana on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, the clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Pass to Barrett. Overhealed. Here's Reddish. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at center.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Healed outside. Halliburton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Halliburton's got the opening basket of the game for the Pacers.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Morris against Halliburton. Beal deciding where to go with it. Smith against Kuzma. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. Beal gets a wide open look. Another shot, and it's Porzingis laying it in.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now, here is Halliburton. Kuzma pulls it in. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Shot on the wing. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Avdia with it. Outguarded by Hield. Morris, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jump.
Now, here is Halliburton. Feeds to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
To make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They get it back. Porzingis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw this game. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks, David. And here are the Pacers now, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. Sinks the triple.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
Pass to Nemo. He dishes it to Turner. Unable to get that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Halliburton with the steal. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
A big right Turner, just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
Here's Beal. Basket good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 1.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Phoenix team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Kuzma. No points in the game yet for him. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Pass to Nembhard. Tries yet again. And Halliburton finishes inside. Halliburton's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Indiana. Morris against Halliburton. Morris dishes to Avdia. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Avdia. Kuzma inside. Covered by Smith. Morris with the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And good that time. Halliburton's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Beal from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
That decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, the length and longevity of his career was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Out to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Morris. To the inside. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Smith.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Now, here is Morris. Kuzma outside. Over in the corner, Avdia. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Avdia's got the lead back up to 5 now for Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. The tray. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards leading by 5. Morris outside. Kuzma outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 6 on the shot clock. Morris finds Beal. Screen by Porzingis. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team is really, really important.
Beal, that's for 2. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nembhard. Dishes it to Smith. Healed outside. Launches a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, Morris. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Healed, kicks to Halliburton. To the middle. Turner passes to Halliburton. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Morris. Here's the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Pacers, 21. The Wizards, 22.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Taking a look at the Wizards. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses. The Pacers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now McConnell. And Wright pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rejection by Gafford. On the pass to Barton. Baseline J on the way. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Second free throw, no good.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
It's Barton on the wing. Passes to Hachimura. For the 3. They grab their own miss.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Duarte. Pass to McConnell. Knocks him. And that's off the glass and in. McConnell's got his first basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Hachimura. Up top, Wright. He's covered by McConnell. And Wright kicks to Kispert. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. And he recovers it. Martin passes to Wright. Here's Hachimura. Off target from three-point range. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now the pass to Jackson. Now here's McConnell. Back to Tice. 5 on the clock. And that one, good. Tice has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. Right side. It's rebounded by Tice. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Mathurin missing. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Wright, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Duarte. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's stolen. Whoops, they pick off the pass. One-on-one fast break. Here's Tice. And the rejection by Gafford. And they'll get another chance. Mathurin passes Duarte. Now, here's Tice. Covered by Gafford. Passes it Duarte. Over Kispert. Indiana again missing. The Wizards shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Hachimura kicks to Wright, launches it, trains the three-pointer. Wright's got 5.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. McConnell passes Duarte. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Wright, fires to the hoop.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Go into the run with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Miles turn around there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Back to Turner. Rebound, Washington. Avdiev's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with a foul.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second-chance opportunities.
Kuzma kicks to Beal. Hands it from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Halliburton on the wing. Here's Smith. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Wizards leading by 9. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. Again, the Wizards score.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Smith. No good on the shot. And the Wizards now going the other way. And here is Beal. Avdia, the pass to Beal. Out to Kuzma. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Washington leading now by 9. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morris against Halliburton. Beal up top. There's the dish to Avdia. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Almost, but it rolls out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Halliburton slams it in.
This is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Here's Beal. And look at that.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton outside. Here's Turner. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Here's Halliburton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Morris. 3-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Nembhard. Rebound, Washington.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Out to Kuzma. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
A capable scorer, Turner plays an integral role in what his team does offensively.
Morris against Halliburton. Kuzma outside. He kicks to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Fires the 3. The Wizards with another miss. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Morris with the ball. And so it's the Wizards with the win. They see. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
Now here's Brunson. Randall right side to the middle. Here's Robinson outside for Randall. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
And we're about a minute into the first. Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's Avdia on the wing. Checked by Randall. Morris outside. Back to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Randall pulls down the board.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to. Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And there it is for him.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Pass to Beal. And here's Kuzma. Offline with a 3. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Clock at 6. Reddish passes to Barrett. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Beal. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
How about the balance? Beal stopping on a dime.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Let's go to for your record and tournament. Let's make some noise for your Knicks Breaker Dance crew.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right side, Brunson.
Wizards foul. Getting the Avdia. First personal foul. First team foul.
Washington on D. Outside Robinson. Brunson with it. 5 on the clock. Avdia pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
So it's the Knicks now. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancers.
The Wizards with a lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Kuzma from downtown. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Kuzma's got 5 now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Brunson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Brunson against Morris. Beal outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Barrett. Porzingis grabs the board. Kuzma outside. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma against Randall. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Tries the spin move. And so it's Washington ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes. Has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1. Beal's shot is good.
You love the confidence of Bradley Beal in rhythm, in the catch-and-shoot game. So good.
Brunson passes to Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Up top, Morris. Brunson defending. Kuzma, right side. Porzingis passes to Morris. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now a timeout called by Washington. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score.
Morris finds Beal. Kuzma outside. From outside, off the mark. New York trailing. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Reddish misses. Randall against Beal. Shoots over Randall. Beal's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Reddish misses.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Beal. The 3 is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You simply must stay attached to Bradley Beal. He's too elite from 3. The corner is pure. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Beal from outside. Beal with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Ooh, poked away. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively, flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Barrett passes to Robinson. Back to Barrett. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Now a timeout called by New York.
T-shirts are in. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way. Give a big round of
Washington has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Out to Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Now Morris. There's 1:17 left in the first half of this game. The Knicks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Barrett against Beal. Outside for Randall. The layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Randall's got 13.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
On the attack, Morris. Beal outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Beal. The kick out to Morris. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Morris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson passes to Randall. Now here's Reddish. Randall on the screen. Reddish finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And he dunks it down.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Barton. Back to Wright. The 3 is up. Gets the 3-ball to go. Wright's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Rose. And the layup is good.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Quickly against Wright. And here's Kispert from the arc. And he recovers it. Barton outside. Knocks down the triple. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Rose against Wright. Nifty move. Rose can't connect. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And it's Gafford driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Stolen by Quickly. Fast break, New York. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. Rose outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fournier for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Kispert. Right, pass to Gafford. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Hachimura. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Quickly outside. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Toppin. The kick out to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. And the Wizards shooting 61% for the game. Knocking him down. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Toppin. And he throws it down with one hand.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
On the wing, Barton. Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Washington ball.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Washington calls timeout.
Washington.
A new lineup here for Washington. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks.
1:06 left in the third quarter. With the drop.
Out below. Carved, glazed, and sliced. What a move by Beal.
Brunson against Morris. Left side, Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Robinson, count it. Robinson's got 6.
Well, concentration right there. Mitchell Robinson refuses to let the defense have the last word. Nicely done.
Morris passes to Kuzma. No good on the 3. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Brunson. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Beal. Here's Avdia. Check by Randall. Morris outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 13-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Here's Randall, outside Reddish. Here's Barrett. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Morris passes to Kuzma. Avdia from outside. Beal from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Reddish. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Beal. Back to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Beal with another miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Randall pulls down the board. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Back to Reddish. Randall against Kuzma. Outside Brunson. Here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Washington gets it back. And here's Morris. Three-pointer. And Beal gets it to go on the assist from Morris. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Morris. Back to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Randall. And stolen by Porzingis. Three-pointer, Beal. And again, Washington with a triple.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And stolen by Porzingis. From deep. They get the rebound. Pass to Morris. Beal against Reddish.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
To halt the run. And a big finish by Robinson.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bradley Beal.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Avdia. Back to Beal. The 3. Can't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way now. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Randall. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York. Brunson finds Randall. Let's go with a three. Porzingis grabs the board. Off the mark. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to blocking.
Collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Turner is out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Beyond the arc. Fires for three. The Knicks pull it in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. About a minute played so far here in the first. Halliburton up top. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Brunson. It's deflected. Halliburton with the steal. Turner finds Halliburton. Inside. Hield. The shot that time not on target. And New York will come the other way. Out to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And a missed layup. Turner with the steal. Outside for Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Halliburton on the wing. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Randall, and Brunson has it in the corner. Offline with his three. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hield against Barrett, and then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Here's Brunson. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now, here's Reddish. Now Barrett down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall with the bucket.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They'd like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's Halliburton. Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. And there's the pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Broke loose. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Hield against Barrett. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Reddish. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brunson finds Randall. Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Jump shot is good that time.
Halliburton recognizing when he should look for a shot or set up others. That time, a smart play by a really good offensive player.
Now here's Brunson. Now the dish to Reddish. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson kicks to Reddish. But 3. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Knicks lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Hey guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Turner. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Reddish the pass to Brunson. Second chance shot. Robinson kicks to Barrett. And he drives in. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. The Pacers shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
What a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Halliburton passes to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got his first points of the game. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
It's stolen by Randall. Fast break, here we go. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Smith outside. They kick out to Hield. Off target from outside. The Knicks leading by 5. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchen.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Three-pointer Hield. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Back to Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bucket 6.
2 minutes.
Randall passes to Barrett. Goes back up. Nice move. The Pacers pull it in. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Halliburton with the steal. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Turner. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall passes to Brunson. Randall kicks to Reddish. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Randall's got 9.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Reddish with the double team. Back to Halliburton. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. That one doesn't drop. Smith with the defensive effort. Pacers trail by 6. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Brunson the pass to Randall. And here's Barrett. With the drive, can't convert the two-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to Dick. Thanks for a great interview, David. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Evan Fournier. Emmanuel quickly out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Quickly kicks to Rose. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. New York needs to get off a shot. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 8 now to the Knicks. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside, Taylor. Misses the 3. The Knicks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. There's the pass to Quickly. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path, started his collegiate career in junior college.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing. And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
McConnell passes Duarte. Here's Mathurin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
The Knicks leading by 9. Quickly up top. Rose gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Jackson. Second chance shot. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now. Here's Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Toppin. Here's Quickly. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Fournier. Duarte passes to Mathurin. And he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Rose kicks to Fournier. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And it's Taylor finishing it off. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
1:19 left in the third. Here's Duarte, quickly covering, and the wide-open shot from McConnell. It's good from long range. McConnell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rose kicks to Fournier. Dishes to Toppin. New York moving it around. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Back to Quickly. Clock at 4. Fournier with the ball. For 3. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 3. Stolen by Rose. Here's Quickly. Here's Toppin. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Toppin's got 5.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Duarte, quickly covering, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Quickly with it. Toppin, no one around him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Turner is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Back to Halliburton. The pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's a 2 from Smith. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Barrett penetrating.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Here's Nemhard. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
New York calls timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said keep grinding. They're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take Indiana ball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Nemhard. Feeds it to Turner. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson against Halliburton. It's Barrett on the wing. He dishes it to Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Out to Smith. Takes the 3. Knicks with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Pacers trail by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. In the corner, Smith with it. Looking to get it going. And Halliburton with the layup.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Barrett going inside.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Halliburton pitch to Smith. Here's Nemhard. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Healed with it. Brunson picks him up. Over to the left wing. Nemhard. A three-pointer, no good. New York leading by 5. Now Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can.
Halliburton outside. Turner trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. It's Randall with the drive. There, the pass to Brunson. It's the three-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Halliburton. Stolen by Brunson. And here's the fast break. Randall with the ball. Now Smith defending. Randall passes to Robinson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Smith. Reddish grabs the rebound. Pass to Brunson. Randall outside. So it's New York picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying